How is going on today? I'm here with my WWE NXT July 5th, 2017 review. Of course, this was actually the 400th episode of NXT, but they didn't do anything to celebrate it. I mean, we did get a championship main event, so I guess that was their way of celebrating it, but they didn't do anything monumental to celebrate this milestone, so what can you do? And without wasting any time, let's just go ahead and jump right into this week's NXT, which opened up with Kassius, Ohno and Hideo Itami taking on SAnitY. This was a whatever match. Pretty much you had Ohno and Itami, work at the beginning with each other. Here he's hitting various kicks, trading various kicks back and forth on Alexander Wolf, and then of course SAnitY would actually get the upper hand, work on Hideo Itami throughout the entire match. One point in this match where Hideo Itami was, getting the upper hand on Killian Dane, Alexander Wolf ran to the other side on the apron, distracted Kassius Ohno. Him and Kassius Ohno had to stare down. So when Itami was ready to go for the tag, Kassius Ohno was not there. So that was creating dissension right there between both of them. Then, of course, once, Kassius Ohno got back to the apron and Hideo Itami was ready to tag, or Kassius Ohno was ready to tag, Hideo Itami had nothing to do with Kassius Ohno. He pretty much told him, I have this. And then it pretty much became a handicap match. It pretty much became Hideo Itami versus SAnitY for the rest of it. I mean, the whole match pretty much was that, but at that point it officially became pretty much a handicap match. Hideo Itami was, fighting back on both members, was getting the upper hand. Looked like he was actually going to secure the victory for both him and Kassius Ohno, but Kassius Ohno got taken out by Alexander Wolf. Hideo Itami came out of nowhere, hit a huge drop kick on Alexander Wolf, sent him into the corner, but Killian Dane hit the blind tag. Hideo Itami hits a GTS on Alexander Wolf, but again, blind tag by Killian Dane. Killian Dane runs and hits a running crossbody on Hideo Itami for the 1-2-3 victory. So SAnitY gets the win. Like I said, whatever match, I knew what his purpose was, and it was to create dissension and tension between Itami and Kassius Ohno, and that's what it did. So I can't really complain too much about this match. But like I said, it was just so very very average Stevie match. From there, I'm going to go to an interview with Ember Moon at the Performance Center. She's pretty much claiming that she's, still chasing Asuka. Then, Ruby Riott intervened, said that she's next in line and not Ember Moon. So, we'll see where that goes. Recap from Asuka and Nikki Cross from last week's Last Woman Standing match. Awesome match there. Honestly, Nikki Cross should be the one to dethrone Asuka, not Ember Moon. That's just my personal opinion. Way more character development, and she's way more entertaining to watch. So, just my personal opinion, but, it is what it is. We had an interview with Drew McIntyre backstage. He's pretty much saying it doesn't matter if it's Bobby Roode, Roderick Strong, Killian Dane, anyone else in the NXT roster. He's here for one reason, that's to become the NXT champion. That's his goal. So that was an interview with Drew McIntyre. Video package for Johnny Gargano, who returns next week to NXT after being taken out by Tommaso Ciampa at NXT TakeOver Chicago. So it's going to be great to see Johnny Gargano back. Watching that video package of Ciampa's turn on Gargano just gave me goosebumps. That's how you perfectly execute a turn. That was just absolutely awesome. And then, of course, we had a Peyton Royce and Billie Kay interview at the Performance Center as well. Pretty much just Billie Kay complaining that no one celebrated her birthday. I like Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, but they make it almost unwatchable when they're on TV. Honestly, I don't want to watch what they're doing because it's so bad for the most part, honestly. But what can you do? And then, of course, that led to Andrade Cien Almas making a scene behind them that, as the focus went, and he's caused a whole scene with, I believe her name's the Trinidad. I don't remember what her name was, but I know it's Austin Aries' girlfriend. That's all I know her as, really. But yeah, that was that. And then we go to the reason to watch this show. Honestly, the main event, the NXT Championship Match, Roderick Strong versus Bobby Roode. The video package for this match was tremendous. WrestleMania main event worthy, I should say. Video package. That's tremendous. Why this match didn't happen at TakeOver Brooklyn is beyond me. This is definitely should have main evented that show, and it still can, especially after the finish. But I don't see him leading in that direction. And they did interviews with both of them before the match, which I thought was great. Little things like that make matches that much bigger. As they're in Gorilla being interviewed before they come out. That's little things like that. And you had Roderick Strong's wife, or his fiance, I should say, Marina, and his mother as well in the front row. So all these little touches make this match that much bigger than it already is. But the match itself, great main event here. The best way I can put it is an old school world title match feel to it. It's honestly what it felt like. Bobby Roode is such a great wrestler. I know people are kind of sick with his title reign, but everything he does is so good. It's such a throwback to the old days. Every time I watch Bobby Roode, whether it's promos, it's entrance, even when he's wrestling especially in these title matches, it's always an old school feel to it with Bobby Roode, and that's why I love him so much. Always get an old school vibe from him when I watch him, so that's why I'm always entertained with Bobby Roode. Match itself, like I said, is a great old school style wrestling match to it. Both from the start of Lock It Up, They trade some blows. Roderick Strong's getting upper hand on Bobby Roode for a little bit. Bobby Roode tries to taunt him with a glorious taunt. Roderick Strong hits a huge leg lariat, sending him to the outside. Hits a huge running baseball slide through the ropes on the Bobby Roode, setting him onto the ramp. And then Roderick Strong throws it back in there. Hits, different variations of backbreakers on Bobby Roode, getting the upper hand on him. Match gets taken out to the outside, where Bobby Roode would finally get the match turned back in his favor. Roderick Strong would get his foot stuck in the steps between the post. Bobby Roode drop kicked the steps, pretty much nailing Roderick Strong's leg between the steps and the post, thus injuring his left leg. And that's what the match came by. The story, pretty much the match going forward, was pretty much Bobby Roode working on the leg of Roderick Strong, which I thought was an excellent touch. I thought the way he was working on the leg of Roderick Strong in this match was exactly how Triple H was working on Seth Rollins' leg at WrestleMania 33. That's the vibe we got from it, and it told a great story. Roderick Strong was his selling was superb as well. He looked like he was a legitimate pain, and it was believable. And Bobby Roode was doing everything he could, whether it was knee to the leg or just elbow drop, or he even locked in a toe hold on Roderick Strong. Like, he was holding a toe hold on Roderick Strong. Like, that's a throwback if I ever saw one right there. But excellent knee work from him, to the point where Roderick Strong, every time he could stand, he could immediately fall back because it's just a pressure on the leg he couldn't hold up. So I thought the little touches like that, every time Roderick Strong get a little advantage, it wouldn't last long due to his leg giving out. So tremendous storytelling right there from both men. Just from that, like I said, Bobby Roode's working on Roderick Strong's leg was superb, and Roderick Strong's selling on that leg was excellent as well. It played towards the end where Roderick Strong was finally firing up. He was able to play possum on Bobby Roode. He'd end up hitting a huge jumping knee onto Bobby Roode, followed by a nice kick to the face, followed by an end of heartache for the 1, 2, 3. Actually, before we get to that, sorry, I'm skipping a spot where Bobby Roode, before all this happened, Bobby Roode hit a glorious DDT, but Bobby Roode took too long to go for the cover, so by the time he gets the cover, he only got a 2 count, so Roderick Strong kicked out. Roderick Strong then played possum, and then that led to Roderick Strong hitting a jumping knee onto Bobby Roode, having a nice firing comeback, slamming him down, hitting some backbreakers, backbreaker onto the top rope. Nice jumping knee, followed by the end of heartache, and that's when we got the 1, 2, 3. So Roderick Strong is your brand new NXT champion at this point, but the referee is calling it off because Bobby Roode's foot went under the rope. Didn't see it when he hit the 3 count, so that's why he's reversing the decision. So he's telling Roderick Strong he's celebrating that, hey, you didn't win, his foot was on the rope, or under the rope, sorry. And then as he's explaining that, as he's telling the timekeeper, the match to restart, Roderick Strong is talking back to the ring. Bobby Roode runs, nails Roderick Strong down back to onto the ground. Goes to the outside, hits a glorious DDT on the apron on the ground, or not on the apron, but onto the mat on the ground. Rolls him back in the ring, hits another glorious DDT for the 1, 2, 3 victory. So Bobby Roode retains the NXT Championship against Roderick Strong, and an excellent main event. I thought both men worked very, very hard, and they put on like an old school, clinic. Honestly, it was a great main event. Really enjoyed it. Arguably their best matches in NXT so far. Honestly, I'd say definitely Roderick Strong's best match, but I don't know if this was Bobby Roode's, maybe. His match with Nakamura in Orlando was, that's one I'd put it against right now. But definitely a great performance from both men. Definitely, takeover worthy. It should have been main event takeover Brooklyn, but what can you do? But to me, the way the finish was definitely, sets up for a rematch, or Roderick Strong still in the title scene. The way Bobby Roode, attacked Roderick Strong from behind and hit the glorious DDT on the outside before throwing back in. To me, that just screamed, rematch, especially with, Roderick Strong's fiance Marina yelling cheater, at him as he's doing it. So, to me, that just screams rematch, and I hope they do a rematch because Roderick Strong definitely deserves one after the great match out of Bobby Roode. But, yeah, excellent main event. Bobby Roode's still the NXT champion. Hopefully, Roderick Strong's still on a hunt because I really want to see Roderick Strong win that championship from Bobby Roode. But, yeah. Great main event. Definitely one hell of a way to, I guess, celebrate the 400th episode of NXT. The overall show, I would say it was great simply because the main event was great. The opening matches, whatever, and, we had some filler interviews which didn't necessarily need to be there, but, I guess it's there to fill time. But, yeah, like I said, great main event. Definitely made the show worth watching. So definitely check out this week's NXT if you guys haven't, just for the main event. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please like below. If you guys like, in the comment section below, leave your guys' thoughts and comments on this week's NXT. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching the video.
I'm taking back what's mine. I ain't giving in to what they tell me. Nah, I ain't listening. Can't deny I was made for this. Something back in the faces you say I'd miss.